How do I make 32 sculptures in 18 days?
We have been offline for a few months now, and between Stephen's travels and one of his grandkids getting married, creating videos have sort of suffered. But that does not mean that Stephen's art has been neglected. Because if you walk around the town of Bluffton, South Carolina, you will see traces of Stephen Kishel everywhere. Cafes, restaurants, galleries, and the latest addition was a cooperation with the local Montessori school. Now this was a project where Stephen created a whole school of fish, pun intended, and let all the kids decorate them in their own way.
I went ahead and created like 18 fish, all different sizes and shapes, had them arranged on a table, and after they walked through the garden, I said, now you can go over to the table and pick out a fish and use the colorful Sharpie pencils there to decorate them. And once they did that, I clear coated with the sparkles, so it really captured their art and made it more permanent. But it was certainly fun watching all the variety of art that the kids envisioned on their fish. And some of them did amazing jobs on one side and kind of ignored the back side, but I tried to encourage them to decorate both sides of the fish. And there was just too many to do one mobile, so I ended up creating two mobiles out of the fish that they made. That one has one of the biggest fish that was on the table. I was curious who would choose that.
So now these two colorful, fun fish mobiles are decorating the vegetable garden of May River Montessori. By the way, I'm trying to convince Stephen to make a Batmobile, so comment Batmobile if you'd like to see that. Back at the sculpture garden, there's been a lot of change too. Oh, and by the way, Stephen will have to make 30 sculptures in less than 3 weeks, so stick around to the end to hear more about that. The biggest new addition to the sculpture garden is this huge futuristic sculpture.
This started pretty top-heavy, but I created the base after creating the sculpture to make up for that. And there's probably 400 pounds of stainless steel under that pyramid shape. So it's not like there's anything under there that would rust and bleed onto a pavement or sidewalk or whatever it's mounted to, or a deck. But the top probably weighs every bit of 300 pounds with that massively thick aluminum. When I was creating it, I was thinking, what would someplace like SpaceX have in a visitor center? And it's not there yet, but I haven't given up. Maybe somebody will want to donate it.
And if you by chance know anyone over at SpaceX, feel free to let them know there's a SpaceX sculpture in South Carolina. And this is not Stephen's first time creating something space-inspired. And you can check out the Spacescape sculpture he made from the card above. The next addition is this massive sculpture at the entry of the sculpture garden, which solved a very specific problem.
The reason I thought to put this one here is, number one, it was really heavy and hard to unload from the trailer. Number two, a lot of people complained that it was hard to find the sculpture garden. Well, it's not.
Back inside of the studio, Stephen is currently working on a wall sculpture that will be part of his challenge to get rid of all of his remaining name tags.
With only 18, 19 days left this month, or this year, I should say, I have a lot of extra Kishel logos. And it would be a shame to have these go to waste. So we have 32 of these left. Not what I'd like, because have these waterjet-cut is a cost that I don't like to just waste. So the challenge is, how do I make 32 sculptures in 18 days? Well, we'll find out how this works January 1st. I'll let you know. But I'm looking forward to the challenge.
So that's the work that he has cut out for him, and we don't even know if this is possible. So stay tuned to see if he's able to create 31 sculptures in 18 days.